folks, tonight we're going to be checking out the brand new Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot The London Case. This brand new game covers the meeting between the famous detective Poirot and his partner Arthur Hastings as they work on their very first case ever together. The majority of the story is set in an art gallery where you start the game trying to ensure the safe sale of a valuable painting, securing it from any would-be thieves, and then it gets turned on its head where you then are using what you know about the gallery's security to solve the case when inevitably does go wrong. Developers Blazing Griffin are BAFTA award winners and have made several games featuring Poirot, so this game is right in their wheelhouse, and considering how much of our fan base enjoys mystery games / visual novels, we're hoping that you will enjoy this as well. Once again, this was provided to us by the publisher Microids, and we are here to check it out for y'all tonight. So, Chris, you ready to hop in here and solve some mysteries?
Agatha Christie! Yeah, I'm ready.
Everyone knows the well-known Agatha Christie song. Listen, we were talking a little bit in the pre-stream about our Agatha Christie Poirot knowledge. I do.
Detective Hercule Poirot? Ah, Chief Commissioner.
Microids.
On the contrary, it is a most convenient time. The safe passage of a painting? Tell me everything.
That Agatha Christie logo where it was an A with a question mark built into it? Oh, that's awesome.
It's really good. Yeah.
You get it, Agatha Christie.
One thing I'm excited to see how they do is they do, like, Poirot is famous for his, like, gray little cells, like how he reasons things out. Apparently that's, like, a big mechanic in this game. And that's you, cool. Like, have, like, an actual kind of, like, cork board situation, which is cool.
I in general, like, just, like, I love any way that games show you, like, the mental gymnastics that, like, a Sherlock Holmes Poirot type does. Like, I know, like, the Sherlock Holmes, like, Devil Daughter, whatever those are called. Like, that franchise has a lot of that stuff, and I think that's really good. Because, like, the thing with playing a game like this is, like, you are not, you know, a magical book detective.
No, you're like, just a jabroni.
And like, giving you the tools to be that is, like, that's, like, the whole power fantasy of these games.
Exactly.
What is this one going to be? Greed. Is greed stored in the neck? I don't know anything.
The greed is stored in the neck.
It's like envy eyes, yeah, totally. Lust lips, sure. Oh, ambition is the Saint Halo thing. That's cool.
Cool intro.
Is this based on a actual novel, or is this a new?
This is a new original mystery.
Okay.
That the devs have made.
Because, like, I feel like most of the Agatha Christie things are pretty well known at this point.
Right. It'd be hard to make a mystery out of, like...
Yes, exactly.
To travel the oceans in such conditions, he would surely have been given his own fins. A distraction is what one needs. Where is that blasted contact? How is one to prepare for an assignment if one does not have all of the required information?
I have heard good things about the voice acting in this game.
I shall wait no longer.
I mean, he's definitely doing better than what's-his-face in the movies.
Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh, yeah. That's not a slam on Kenneth Branagh. It's just, you know, he's not actually French.
The open water.
Or Belgian, rather.
There really is nothing quite
Correct.
like her.
When one suffers from the mal de mer, the beauty, as you say, is rather more a burden.
Forgive me, I just can't imagine being scared of the ocean in this day and age. The potential to see the world is open to even the ordinary man like us.
I can assure you, monsieur, it is not a matter of being scared. And as for ordinary...
I didn't mean to offend, mister.
I am...
Say it.
Forgive me, madame.
No harm done. Accidents happen. My cigarette case. Where is it?
I didn't see.
You thought I wouldn't notice?
Oh,
young lady
snap.
traveling alone. An easy target for you, I
Oh, look at that shooting star in the background. Did you see that?
No, I was distracted by her golden, like, power necklace she has on.
Appreciate the help of
Like, it gives her fucking plus
strangers.
5 mana. a trope.
The ship.
I like that. I like that font actually.
Mhm.
It's like parallucent. A trope oh, this is top down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's all. Oh, I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
This is sweet. A trope I love of stuff like this is how there's always like, you know, it's always a ring or it's a jewelry box or whatever. And I love that this is an era of history where it's like you could have the most ridiculous like piece of family jewelry or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like it can be anything.
You know, we don't really have family heirlooms anymore. We should bring those back. I don't know. What if I just said like, oh,
Saved in it is your
these
family.
sunglasses, these are passed down for generations. It's nothing.
This YouTube channel was my grandfather's.
I didn't drop it on purpose.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Suitcase.
The young lady
No,
should
you're
not
right.
be left to gather her own things.
I saw a shooting star that time. Oh wait, was that next to the chair? There was something.
Unknown item.
Oh,
this is
that's
definitely the cigarette case. Try finding all points of interest on the object.
DG Reed.
An ornate family crest. Okay. Can I pop it
Has
open?
3 things: 1 lion, 1 witch, 1 wardrobe.
And Mr. Tumnus. 1855. It's old but in near perfect condition. Okay. I like that they're like, here's find the points of interest on the thing. It's very Ace Attorney. Check our inventory. Okay, cool.
Oh,
You got a circular menu, the best type of menu.
Right click use item. Okay, yeah.
You are returning home?
I am.
Combine the string
How
with
did you
key.
know that?
Mm-hmm. She is returning home because of your red hair. No, because of the line in the.
Yeah.
Besides your educated accent, the crest that adorns your cigarette case, it is of British origin.
Very observant. It's the crest of my family, and the case belonged to my mother. I take it everywhere with me. Miss Florence Farquhar, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is ours.
I genuinely thought she said Farquaad for a second.
Yeah.
That looks
Shrek
like
has
a
ruined us all.
He really has.
case.
Is this what you're looking for?
Wow, where'd you come from?
Thank you, Miss
Miss Babanin. Anastasia Babanin.
Anastasia. What a beautiful name.
I do
It
like
was
that
my
name.
grandmother's.
Well, that's everything now. I can't thank you all enough for your help.
I'd be happy to escort you. Here, I'll take your bag.
Oh,
Yo, passengers
Yes.
trying to get it.
For real.
thank you. Cabin 4.
Get in there, my son.
I'll be right behind you. Anastasia. Perhaps I can offer you a token of my gratitude in the bar later.
Well, I found the thing. Come on.
Yeah, what?
Buy me a drink.
Oh, now she's asking our name.
Hercule Poirot, at your service.
He said the name.
Yeah.
A detective? I was not expecting to meet such a distinguished gentleman on board.
I did not expect to meet someone of Russian descent on a ship between the great city of Antwerp and Dover.
I never mentioned where I was from either.
Okay, but your name is Anastasia, and you.
Yeah, but also isn't the boat like? I guess now Antwerp's not Russia, so yeah, right, fair enough. But Die Antwerp is
Name Anastasia is the Russian form of the Greek name Anastasios, meaning resurrection. I mean, it's got to be that, right? You can't just be like, well, I knew that you were from Eastern Europe, so you had to be Russian.
striking beauty.
I mean, if we want to be a player, maybe.
Yeah, it's over the bottom because also it's her grandmother's name, so it's like
Good point, good point.
it's a heritage name.
One did not have to. Anastasia, of Russian origin meaning resurrection.
And here was me thinking I was special.
Your knowledge of my heritage is most impressive.
And I'll take that as my cue to leave. Good evening.
It seems
See
it's
ya.
just us remaining.
I would very much like to hear stories from your homeland. Perhaps you would join me in the restaurant.
Poirot is
As
game.
charming as that would be, I'm feeling
Oh, yeah.
tired. It must be all
Uh,
the sea air.
Poirot is
Then
like
I
known
shall
to
leave
have
you your
games.
slumber.
Oh, okay.
Adieu. As much as I enjoyed the delights of the restaurant,
I was waiting for.
I still found my mind.
Also, I love his
drifting
vest.
back to
Why I would
Mademoiselle
genuinely wear
Babagne.
that, and it would not look good on me.
She really was quite charming. I have spent the first part of this excursion neglecting my duties. It's time to retrieve my notebook from this safe and begin. The combination was not a
Now
difficult
it's time
one
to do
remember.
my duty and please that booty.
1815, the Battle of Waterloo.
Oh.
Wait. Well,
Oh.
am I supposed to know the combination?
Come now, little grey cells. The Battle of Waterloo
Oh.
took
Oh.
place in 1815.
This is what we get for not paying attention. 15.
I have never really had to open a rolling combination
Oh.
lock right like that, and I fear it every day that I might have to at one point.
Oh, it's terrible. My high school locker was that, and it was the worst.
Our high school's lockers did not lock because they didn't want us keeping shit in there we weren't supposed to have, like drugs.
What?
Yeah.
But do people steal things from other people's lockers?
All the time!
Okay, good. Just making sure.
My mother's cigarette case. It's gone. How could somebody do this?
Mademoiselle, I ask that you take a moment to calm.
You're a detective.
I think it was the passenger.
As luck would have it, one of Belgium's finest. Now, I require as many details of the crime as you can offer.
I came to my cabin.
What the
and began
Frenchie?
unpacking.
I'm a Belgie.
I couldn't get the safe working, but the gentleman that helped
throwing
me
some
with
deep
my
cut for my
luggage
pro
showed me how
fans
it
out there.
works.
Couldn't get the safe working. The gentleman helped me with my luggage. Showed me how it worked. Okay.
Afterwards, I went for a brief walk, and when I returned, the safe was open, and my cigarette case was gone.
We must consider.
I wonder who could have done it.
Yeah, I mean-
Aware of the
Florence.
cigarette case's existence.
That can only be those who were up on the deck when my luggage spilled. Miss Babagnin, the porter, yourself.
And your.
And the
And-
stranger, like,
Yes, of course.
Who's the guy whose name we don't know and isn't a porter?
And while you are absent, I shall begin my investigation in here. If
Ah, he didn't say investigation.
Whatever you need to do.
I love when they say investigation. It's awesome.
you are all about the investigation.
It's so good.
Okay, the theft of the cigarette case has plagued me for long enough.
It's been minutes, Poirot.
I must consider everything I know and deduce the true thief.
It's been minutes, and he's furious he hasn't solved it yet.
Okay, this is kind of cool. I like being
Okay,
able to
go
browse
over,
around.
yeah, go over knew the combination.
Here's
Just
the
gonna keep
combination.
bottom one.
Mademoiselle must have been aware of this combination to open it in the first
Right.
place. Oh, sorry.
Oh, zoom out.
That's it for now.
Oh, okay, I thought it was going to show you like other people. Whenever Poirot uncovers an an interesting area of investigation, the mind map has launched. Here you can see evidence using the mouse. Try highlighting each bit of evidence to see Poirot's interpretation. Alright, so go to the right, yeah.
Mademoiselle was not before her cry for help, that is. Wait, so what? Oh, yeah. I was like, I need to learn more things.
What is that zero chains in the corner? Is that like hints maybe?
Could be. Explore the cabin for more clues. You can zoom in and out and rotate the camera. Okay, cool.
Oh, rotate camera.
Weehaw!
Oh.
Let's look at the safe. Ooh.
Whoa. Does that have motion blur on stream too? No, it's just Discord. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a
That actually disoriented me a little bit, so I shouldn't have done that. The door remains open and the content's missing.
Okay. Check the dial. Yeah.
If the thief left any signs of accessing the safe, perhaps a fingerprint on the dial will be it.
Yeah. Oh, is there a fingerprint minigame? Oh yeah, the hinges.
Doesn't look like
No?
a thing.
Is it when it gets like smaller? How do you?
It'll...
Like, how did you know to click on the other stuff?
Clear obvious signs have been tampered. There are no clear obvious signs that have been tampered with. The thief must have found another way in. This must have only become obvious once the safe was moved. Oh, I didn't even see that. That was just a random click.
Wait, what is it?
You can see there's a little like scuff
like
mark on the
dust or
table.
whatever?
Yeah.
Perhaps
the clean. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, perhaps the cleaner should reassess their standards. Okay.
Mademoiselle, I thought you would be returning with a gentleman also.
The gentleman wanted to speak to the porter alone first.
I was unaware he is also a detective.
He's not a policeman. He works in insurance, I believe.
It appears I shall be spending my time chasing amateur detectives around the ship. Mademoiselle, I would like to start with who had access to the safe combination.
No one. It was in a sealed envelope that was waiting for me when I arrived. I memorized it and threw the paper overboard. 4385. It's really not that difficult to remember.
A similar envelope was waiting for me upon my arrival. The date of the Battle of Waterloo, as I recall. Every safe, although identical, must have a different combination.
After the gentleman helped me with the safe, he left.
If the mysterious gentleman is behind the theft, he went to great lengths to hide his fingerprints, but did little to hide his movements in Mademoiselle Farquhar's cabin.
Okay.
There are many questions that require answers. Answers I believe he may hold.
Okay, we got a new thing in the mind. Investigating a theft was one of the last things I expected for my journey to London, but as an officer of the law, it is my duty to find who may have stolen Mademoiselle Farquhar's cigarette case and why. Notice the number on the chain icon has been updated. Try connecting two pieces of evidence.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So now we can... You can do a chain.
Interesting.
Okay, cool. To, like, connect things.
Right, okay.
You haven't connected anything. I've connected them. Pay attention to the information. Okay, so we need to connect the ship cabin to either no sign of tampering or the dial.
So do dial to ship cabin?
Maybe not.
No.
Oh, connect these two?
Another
Okay.
success.
Okay.
Okay, so linking evidence gives you brand new evidence in your investigation. Click to return to your team. Given the state of the safe, I think the thief simply entered the code and took the contents. Okay, so
Yes. Okay.
the thief knew the code already, is what we have to
agree, Senor Poirot.
Yes. Oh, Florence's gala invitation. I'll be attending in a professional capacity, but I have very much liked an invite of my own as a souvenir of my time in London. The Royal Edward Gallery requests the pleasure of the presence of Miss Florence Farquhar at the unveiling of the extraordinary new exhibition at the Musée Royal des Beaux-Arts de Belgique, including the penitent Magdalena.
What are Beaux Arts? So Museum of Royal Something Arts of Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
I took high school French. What is that? Come on. Beau is just like handsome, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, when did you get here, Anastasia? Oops.
Hey, Anastasia, sus as fuck that you're here.
Mademoiselle
Sus.
Babagnan, I'm sorry we must continue our conversation under these circumstances.
On the contrary, what fantastic luck that you are here. Now I get to see you at work.
Okay, yeah. What have you been
I'm
doing?
afraid I've done very little, actually. After we parted ways, I
Let's
went
see.
to my bed.
I stole some
Weirdly unpacked,
things.
and I was fast asleep on the bed.
Ah, caught me again, Poirot.
Killed the man just to watch the life leave his eyes.
That is a rather personal question, don't you think, Detective?
Dang.
I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. A poor attempt at a joke. Yes, I was alone.
There is no need to be nervous. And then?
And then I was woken up by Florence's scream. I have never heard something so terrifying.
You have been most helpful, mademoiselle.
You don't have to be mad at her.
Yeah. Okay. Newspaper. An article from the London Illustrated News. The changing world we live in and who is permitted to enjoy it by Florence Farquhar. Oh boy. Fine art, theater, and literature, as well as other mediums, are synonymous with arts have always been considered a middle and upper class area of enjoyment and pastime, and those who fall outside the desired audience being shunned at the door. Even now, having taken the steps in the 20th century, there are those that continue to exclude the inexperienced and uneducated, the working class, that have not had the privilege of seeing the true beauty of Monet or read the powerful and relevant words of Charles Dickens in all their splendor. We now sit at the dawn of a new age, with London continuing to solidify its name as a pioneer, bringing art, music, and literature to a modern audience that care more about the contents of the art form in front of them than the contents of their pockets.
Yeah, Florence talking about like
Okay.
the inaccessibility of art, like
Yeah.
fine art, quote unquote, to poor people. Fucking woke. Get it, Florence?
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, it's pretty forward thinking on you, Florence.
That's like stuff that comes up like today every time there's like a Freeze art festival.
Poirot, one must be careful with such delicate powder. A horrible mess it would cause, although it could be useful.
Get it, Poirot? Fingerprints. He's got it. Let's go.
Ooh,
Let's go.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, that's my immediate thought. My immediate thought was we got. It's always like a makeup thing.
Oh, use.
How do you use item? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Perhaps the powder may be of some use. Some would say it's a rather rudimentary way of taking fingerprints. I say quite genius.
Poirot's like, now I just get a little bit of powder, and he just eats the whole powder thing while like locking eyes with Florence.
Your makeup is delicious.
Your move.
No signs of fingerprints on the dial. I may be dealing with a professional thief. Okay, well, dang. Is this
we're looking for someone wearing gloves. Well, or they were wearing gloves at the time.
True.
You might be looking for a pair of discarded gloves.
Door handle.
Can you go in the hallway? No.
Ooh.
Oh, it was picked.
Scratches, maybe by something sharp. A blade, perhaps. Yeah, it definitely was picked. You're right.
And it was picked by like something that is not like a lock picking device. Like
I like to think from this angle. We're just
Poirot's
like peeking around the corner, like, hello, mademoiselle. And then the fingerprint. Light scratching, light catching of a fingerprint. I do not have appropriate tools with me, but I'm sure I can find a way to reveal the full print.
We actually have the full tool. We just didn't come here first.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk.
Perhaps the powder case may be of some use.
Magnifique. A fingerprint. Now to determine who it belongs to.
You found one, detective?
How did they actually
How
go about
exciting.
pairing
I suppose
fingerprints?
you want to take
I guess
mine.
just like literally by looking at it and seeing if it's close enough.
I think
Oh
so,
no! I think you would take someone and then like have them dip their thing in ink and then on paper and then compare that to the press.
Yeah.
Pressing.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Give me your fingerprint.
You could ask me anything.
She does have gloves on.
Am I to be used as your guinea pig?
I would not dare compare you to a guinea pig. Would you be so kind?
The answer is yes, of course. I have nothing to hide.
Oh, I guess we can use the backside of the paper. Oh no. We might need another piece.
Yeah, I think we need another thing.
Okay, yep. Well, we gotta come back.
Yeah, keep looking around. I think we're missing something.
Okay. Supper. Poirot was like, don't mind if I do.
Huh.
She chose not to dine at the restaurant. Okay. Oh, mascara. Makeup remains a mystery to me, but judging by Mademoiselle Farquhar's fashion sense, this must be a popular shade. I'm surprised Mademoiselle Farquhar's luggage made it this far without spilling with the amount she packed. Dang.
Got her.
Alright, so that's got to be the last thing we needed then.
How is that going to help you get her fingerprints?
I have no idea. But I don't think there's another thing in the room that we can click on.
Well, you were allowed to leave the room. I don't know if you noticed
Am I
that.
to be used?
Oh, I definitely did
The
not.
answer is
Try this and this. No, okay, yeah, we definitely got to come back. Beck says, "Women be packing."
Women be shopping is like
Oh, there's a good sync.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous how it's still like a meme.
He said, "I'm too short for this mirror," which also,
I mean, hey, that's a ridiculously high mirror.
yeah, why is
Poirot's
that
got a
mirror
point.
so high?
Come on, England.
Come on, boat owners.
I mean, if it's an English boat, this is technically England.
I guess you're right.
You gotta obey English law while you're on an English boat, kind of situation.
Is that
Okay,
true?
so I'm not sure if it's still true, but it definitely used to be a thing.
Yeah, we talked to Pridge, get him on here. Give us the international sea law. Alright, let's talk to these guys.
I'm sorry, but it's just not acceptable, Mark.
Come on, Mark.
I've apologized to the lady.
And that makes everything all right?
Okay, passenger does not have gloves.
An accident that could have been avoided if you hadn't spent your morning drinking.
Oh, that's why Mark sounds so sleepy, because he's drunk.
You are behaving like two young boys in the schoolyard. It ends now.
Poirot just coming in to stamp down on this.
We will end it how we do things in the schoolyard, with a
Is
foot
Mademoiselle
race.
Farquhar aware you are acting as her knight in shining
That's
armor?
how court cases should be solved.
Who's faster?
Whose dad can beat
why
up whose dad?
Carl could commit any crime in the world, and you will never catch him. Because, one, he's too fast, but also, if he even went to court, he would outrun all the accusations.
This summer, the world's most renowned criminal is Usain Bolt. It's only the fastest
I wouldn't
sprinter. It's
go
not the
as
same
far
thing at
as
all,
that.
but whatever.
I think perhaps we have got off on the wrong foot. I'm Arthur Hastings. Would
Oh, snap, this is Arthur Hastings.
Oh!
He's been here the whole time!
She requested you to follow her to her cabin, no?
I don't think he did it.
she did, but I wanted to.
Yeah.
It'd be wild.
We were very suspicious of him, now we're like, oh, well.
Speak with the porter privately? This was part of your investigation?
Well, I'm not a detective. I was just,
Then perhaps you will answer some questions that are vital to my investigation as a detective.
What can I do for you?
Your work is insurance?
Is my employment relevant to Miss Farquhar's missing cigarette case?
No, but, you know, I just bought a car, I'm trying to get some good insurance.
I hope you entertain me for a moment.
What do you recommend? You Geico guy or what's the
The
deal?
chances of proving a theft in a case such as this one are...
Well, a report from a detective like yourself will certainly help expedite her insurance claim.
as I thought. It had perhaps not crossed her mind before, but being amongst an officer of the law and an insurance man, the idea of insurance fraud may have appeared appealing.
You want to speak out
When
the court?
Florence, Miss Farquhar, told me that something...
It could be, yeah, it could. This could be a self-report. She could be sus.
How so?
I saw Florence vent while holding the cigarette case.
I'd rather not say with him standing just there.
It is not I that controls the volume of your voice.
You must have noticed the smell of beer on his breath. I wouldn't put it past a man that drinks on the job to steal.
That is quite the accusation. And if you were correct,
I-
you wish to settle the
What?
matter with him privately?
I don't know. A different time, proper gentleman shit or something.
I wanted to give
I
him
feel like no, that's what I'm saying. I feel like were people drunk all the time back then?
I don't think so. I mean, like, the temperance movement was a thing. I don't know how much it was in England or in Europe, but
I don't actually have an answer to that question.
I'm what some would call a middleman. I oversee the handling of recently sold items and put the buyer in contact with an appropriate insurer.
The mention of insurance initially sparked my attention. But the more he talks of his work, I believe he may be my mysterious contact from Lloyd's of London. It was your work that took you to Belgium?
I can't go into too many details, but I'm actually delivering a rather special piece of art to London. I'm meant to be meeting an official of some sorts that's supposed to be helping me, but no sign of them yet.
funny thing about that, Arthur, that's me.
And it is confirmed.
You won't believe what's gonna happen
My colleague has found himself involved in the middle of my investigation. I will continue to withhold my true identity and see how Monsieur Hastings' involvement concludes.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Merci.
This really is an exciting case. Anything I can do to help Miss Farquhar, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yo, Arthur is down bad for Farquhar.
Yeah, you know,
Enthusiasm has been noted.
he's got one thing on his mind, and it's the investigation.
Wait, wasn't the other guy over? Oh, he's the other way. Oh, no, he's here. Hey, Mark. Hi, Mark. How's your sex life?
Ah,
I'll tell you the
What
same
happened to his
as I
hand?
told your friend. I will not be bullied.
Intimidation is not my forte. What is? is uncovering the identity of criminals and making sure they are punished to the fullest extent of the law.
And that's me.
That and romance.
That is what I am yet to conclude.
Should we open with the alcohol line? I feel like we talk about the hand first.
I
Her
was
hand
in the
first.
cargo hold, cutting something with my knife, and it slipped. No harm done.
Was that something, lock, perhaps?
Mark, are you perhaps drunk?
I'm not quite sure you understand what that means.
So now I am stupid and a drunk?
Well, your words, not mine.
Do you have the knife in question on your person now?
Self got him.
He stole it and won't return it.
Okay, well, can I get the knife? I want to see if it was used recently in a lockpicking incident.
I mean, if it would even fit, I guess is the first
What
thing.
can I do for you?
Because like if he hands you a butcher's knife, it's like, okay, well, this wasn't it. He hands you a machete, and you're like, well,
Oh, yep, it's still got the blood on it.
oh, this looks lockpicky as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's what do you call it? Sorry, knife.
Yes.
Oh, rotate it. Rotate that bitch.
Standard symbol.
Yeah. Okay.
Tip has been dulled, and there appear to be the slightest metallic flakes still clinging. Okay, yeah.
There she blows.
This was definitely used in a
Lockpicking scenario.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
He
sailor's
stripped the metal.
a sailor's marlin spike. That's an incredible name. Foldable name with stained spiked tip. Okay.
No, I've never heard that term before.
What sucks for Mark is that everybody already assumes he's the criminal, but he factually is the criminal.
Monsieur.
He's a case of the butler did it.
Who said anything about drinking alcohol?
It does not take a detective to identify the distinct odor on one's breath.
Maybe one to calm my nerves. My sea
I
legs
got it.
aren't here yet, that's all.
I shall let you
Compare
return
the
to
fingerprints on the knife with the fingerprints on the door.
Oh, baby.
Whoa, we got a lot of stuff now.
We do have a lot of stuff now. Mark could have broken in with the knife. Oh, okay. We still have to get the things to let us link stuff.
Let us chain them. Yeah, we don't know enough yet. I think the fingerprints would give us that. I just don't know how to actually go about that.
We don't have the knife still. I can't reach up and grab the items now.
What if you? Oh, you can't right click.
I can. Oh my! They really let you
Whoa!
zoom. I did not expect them.
Really detailed.
I did not expect that.
Whoa! You can see like the chips
That's
on the blade.
genuinely really impressive.
Go to the other side, the one that's like dull. I want to see like how they show that. God, look at the little cut, that little thing that's
Yeah.
like on. It's kind of hard to
Wow.
control. Even in there, it's all modeled. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Shit.
Video game.
That's nuts.
Well, I don't think we can do anything here now, though.
I thought that was the solution, but maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I guess actually no. It wouldn't work because he's also held it since then.
It's true. Good point.
I shall have your cigarette case returned to you.
I hope.
Oh, we did not. Literally, all we should have done was just talk to her. We didn't do that.
Oh shit!
Insured? Oh no, why would I have it insured?
Well, funny thing for you, I know just the guy.
Anything
It's not insured. Are you mad?
I'll stop you there, detective. The cigarette case itself is hardly worth 2 pennies, but to me, it's priceless.
Oh, okay. Well, we should just go tell that to Mark really quick and see if he gives it up.
Not for a second. At least not with my permission. You probably think this silly, naive woman has left her valuables out, or I've just misplaced them. But I assure you, that is not me.
It had not crossed my mind for even a moment.
You caught me, reading my own article.
I must say you raise a very interesting point. Art should have no social boundaries. Creativity is for all to enjoy.
Based, Poirot.
Thank
Yeah.
you for saying that. I wish everyone was as open-minded.
And art festivals being very expensive to go to and to engage with as a person makes them not good.
I mean, hell, just look at Broadway theater. Like, can't go to that. You kidding me?
No.
Not just geographically is it limiting, gate kept, but it's so yeah. I have many strong opinions about this topic.
Yeah, as do I.
Yes, I'm really quite excited about it.
You have been invited to a preview at the Royal Edward Gallery.
Will you be in attendance? It's actually one of the reasons that I have been in Belgium. I was lucky enough to have a sneak peek at some of the pieces on show. I'll also be writing a follow-up article on the success of it. Fingers crossed.
Lucky indeed. I am sure it will be a great success.
Also, reading your own article in the paper is not vain.
No, if I was published in like the New York
Yeah.
Times, I would be like, hell yeah.
It's like watching your own YouTube video.
I would never do that.
Nah, never.
Hey, it's probably Mark, huh? The porter, Mark.
Yeah.
Why the porter owns a sailing knife and cut on hand.
Yeah,
Like-
alcoholism has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's a red herring. Yeah, it's classic misdirection.
Oh, no? Okay.
That's not right.
Why the porter? I mean, he owns a knife.
Are we missing more information about him?
Is it that he... There's no way it's that... Looking at the condition... Oh, it's because he was drunk that he fucked up the lock.
why he couldn't do it. That makes sense.
Okay. Yep. Listen, I didn't want to blame the man for being a drunk, you know? It's not... I thought that's what he was saying. I was like...
I don't know if it says a lot about us that we continuously are writing off his alcoholism. Because we're just like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
It's not a problem.
You could ask me anything. Am I to be used as your guinea pig?
I would not dare compare you to a guinea.
The answer is yes.
Okay, well, we tried this before. I don't think we have a new thing that would make this work. How are you going to take and compare fingerprints? I mean, we tried this and this.
Why won't he get... Maybe... Can we get the knife now? That we've, like, deduced that it's part of it?
Yeah, let me go see.
Because I'm decently certain that's what we need to do is compare the knife and the door.
Oh.
Wait, you have another flashing thing in the top right.
No,
Am I
the
to
chat
be
is
used
very
as your
smart.
guinea pig?
If we
doubt.
pour the
answer is
mascara
yes.
onto the paper, then or use the mascara, they can plop their fingerprints down and we can see it. Yep.
Poirot, find a blank piece of paper, please.
Well, it's blank on the backside, he said.
I mean, I know it's a boat and it's like the old times. They don't have like a printer, but like they must have some kind of piece of paper you can use.
Mm-hmm.
Find a napkin, Poirot. Ah, cloth napkins though.
It's true. All right, Mark.
Oui, monsieur.
Oh,
I shall let you return.
okay. I thought that's what we had to do.
Yeah, let's check this out. We have
Oh.
one chain there. Yeah,
We do
yeah.
have a chain. No useful fingerprints remain on the door handle.
Hover that.
Mademoiselle Farquhar's fingerprint is the only one that remains on the door handle from when she returned to her cabin. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, so that implies it was a drunken break-in.
Come, my little Grace.
No, no.
I don't think it implies that.
Well, we know that it was a drunken break-in because he used his lock. The fingerprint on the door.
Right, but how would his fingerprints not be on the door then? Like, he's supposed to grab it.
Oh. Maybe this? No?
You have one on the left there too.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, no fingerprints on the dial.
To that
No
one.
fingerprints
Yeah.
remain on the door handle. Is that
One step
Okay.
closer to revealing the
So somebody must have cleaned it.
I think it's that they've been they're careful to cover their tracks. Wore a glove essentially. It's
Yeah,
what we were saying in the picture.
they either wore a glove or wiped it off. Yeah.
The tracks are covered.
Yes. See, yeah.
Looking at the condition of the door, I cannot rule. See, I feel like this wouldn't be connected.
I think we're missing something to chain that too.
Safe was cracked.
Hot on the
Oh.
culprit's heels.
Oh, that is it. Okay.
The thief's attempt to fool me and cover their tracks only shows they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yes.
Okay. An expert break-in and a drunken break-in.
Cover those two. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
yeah, exactly.
I can confirm the porter
Yes,
was nothing
exactly,
more than a
yes.
scapegoat for the thief. Oh snap! It is Anastasia.
Yeah.
Magnifique.
I was hoping once it started saying the thing about how like, oh, it's strange that they covered it up. I was like, yes, it is strange, and not something a drunken person would do. Yeah. We were right. We're right to discount the drunkenness. Yay!
Wow. My suspicion is the porter may have been the thief is beginning to waver. Would someone go to such lengths to frame him?
Yes, of course. Back then, it was so easy to frame someone, Poirot. Of course, I would try to frame. I'd try to frame everyone.
Okay, porter framed is our final conclusion. Can we go to this now?
Oh, that's cool. You get like a confirmed like thought for completing an area or like a web map. What do they call these things? Mind maps?
Contradiction. It's clearly work of an exit. So we can't link anything yet.
We're missing some information.
Yeah. Okay.
I must consider the suspects I have.
Talk to him now.
Oh, that was it. We just had to leave the menu.
Leave the menu, okay.
He is keen to impress Mademoiselle Farquhar and claims that he was alone in his cabin working since. Mark Allard, the porter. Evidence suggests a rather amateur attempt to break into the safe, which in his intoxicated state would make sense. But it was just a ruse. The safe was opened quite masterfully, leaving only signs of a poorly attempted break-in. Mademoiselle Babagna, a new friend to Mademoiselle Farquhar, who appeared at a most convenient time. I cannot see a motive besides the obvious value of the cigarette case, but Mademoiselle Farquhar has made it quite clear the value is of a sentimental nature. Perhaps the best thing for me would be to return to my cabin to think. I fear my legs and perhaps even my evening meal will not last much longer.
Do you get
detective.
seasick? Oh, never
How
mind.
goes the investigation?
Maybe that.
A good detective, better yet, a great detective, will find motive, means, and opportunity.
She found it! Miss Babanian found it!
Oh, that's convenient. Oh, that's interesting for us.
I was on my way.
As Poirot was putting the
when I saw something
screws.
shining underneath one of those pipes.
Strange that it was not spotted earlier by any one of us while on the ship's deck.
Maybe the thief was
He says, like, getting close
Yeah.
on his house. You're like,
handed.
it is strange, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in your
Miss
face.
Babanian, Anastasia, you saved the day. I can't thank you enough. And you, of course, detective.
I find Mademoiselle Babagna's explanation of finding the cigarette case rather coincidental. But without any definitive proof, I cannot suggest anything otherwise. The cigarette case has been returned and the coast is in sight, which is what is important. Although...
I thought he said the ghost at first, so I read about the
Mademoiselle
captain. I was like, what?
the truth.
What? Excuse you?
The ghost of the boat. The ship ghost.
Oh, shit.
I suppose you can chalk that up as a victory.
A victory for Mademoiselle Farquhar, but not in the eyes of the law.
Well, if anyone asks, I'll confirm what a splendid job you did.
Very kind, monsieur. While we are on the matter of truth, Monsieur Arthur Hastings, you are here to oversee the transportation of the penitent Magdalene painting, are you not?
How
From
on
the
earth?
pin-
One thing I really like about Poirot... Oh, let's let finish. One thing I like about Poirot a lot is that he has a complicated relationship with law.
Yeah.
Like, he is very adamant about following things to the word of the law rather than, like Sherlock just wants to solve the mystery because that's what gets him, like, gets his rocks off, basically. I really like that Poirot is, like, more, like, has a, like, I am doing this because it is a legality thing rather than, like, I get pleasure out of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You are aware of my employment, but not of my true identity. Detective Hercule Poirot.
Wait, are you the official that I was supposed to have met on board?
Oui, monsieur. Please, accept my apologies for keeping my true identity hidden. But I had to be sure your involvement with the theft was purely coincidental. When it comes to the nature of our work, trust must be earned.
A little unorthodox, but I suppose I understand. So you can trust me now?
It continues to grow.
Well, we have a couple of weeks before the gala, so hopefully by then you'll trust me with your life.
One
You
cannot
might have to. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
All
And
right.
Poirot pulls a knife.
But will you trust me with yours? Look at that, it's London.
Oh wow, we let Anastasia go despite clearly being behind it. I guess technically no crime was committed.
Yeah, he said he's like, I can't prove it, so.
Yeah. He's like, even though we all know it, even though we're all looking, it's dinner that night. They're all looking at Anastasia like, so, find anything else behind some pipes recently?
I would bet money that she comes back in the game.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, at the very least, we know the one woman, Farquhar has to, because she's going to the gala that we're going to.
Yeah, that's true. But I bet you if they bring Anastasia back, she actually isn't behind it.
Yeah, it would be a little
She's
too
there to like
obvious, huh?
swerve us, yeah. Ooh, my art history is not helping. These are not paintings I'm recognizing. This one looks.
Oh, that's
familiar,
the
but I don't
Fire
know
of
the name.
London. I know that one.
Yeah, but is that the name of the? Oh, that's Riverboat Ride with Gauguin. Or was that one? No, that's Gauguin.
You know,
Look
Sophie,
at that dog.
the Fire.
I've seen this one with that. I remember that overpass and like all the carriages. England.
Oh, that was a good transition.
Ah, hell yeah! I want Poirot to take a running jump and leap into one like Mario.
Here we go.
That'd be sick. That'd be a really cool concept for a puzzle, a mystery game. Is that each painting has a murder? Microids, I expect my check in the mail for that brilliant idea. Go.
I don't think I'll ever stop being amazed seeing such incredible pieces up close.
One would certainly hope not.
Oh.
I mean, you know, it's art. Contrast between the deep and vibrant red of her hair and the softness of her lips gives a most feminine and tender appearance.
Am I nuts? That's not what the Pendant Magdalene looks like, is it?
I have no idea, because I know nothing about art. Her lustrous eyes focus their attention to something else in the difference. A subtle yet powerful halo circling Mary's head. Is it this thing? No, okay.
Or, oh,
That was the
cheekbone,
cheek.
there it is.
As near a near perfect complexion as I have ever seen.
What do you gentlemen think of this particular piece?
Can it really be?
To a layman, perhaps.
Oh wow!
I'm
Yo!
afraid it's a complete...
Girl with blue earring.
Pearl earring.
Whatever.
Girl with blue earring.
Whatever.
My boy Vernier.
Such eloquent and delicate
Also, it's
work.
just leaning against something. For the love of God, hang it up.
Very observant.
Oh, she just said it's
Doesn't
fake.
make it
So.
authentic.
Ah, okay.
You know, even Michelangelo himself was an art forger in his early career. See if you can spot the telltale sign of a forgery.
Oh, interesting.
Well, first off, this earring isn't blue, so.
I hate you.
Face of the young mademoiselle is unblemished.
Huh.
Oh boy, the craquelure on the turban.
Ah. Because cheap paint cracked easier, I guess.
I guess, yeah. The craquelure on the dress.
The craquelure is inconsistent across
Oh, I
the
can't believe I
painting.
pronounced that word right.
Surely a sign of a cheap imitation.
Yeah, shocked.
Very impressive.
Good audience.
Thanks.
I would have guessed something wrong entirely.
Common giveaways of a forgery. Whether it be in the craquelure, the smells of chemicals used to artificially age the painting, pigments that haven't dulled with age. Sometimes it's as simple as the materials used just not existing at the time of painting.
Yeah.
The trustees were quite excited by its arrival, but it didn't take me long to identify its faults.
Quite the detective yourself, Mademoiselle Warbeck.
The history of, like,
Please.
dating
Well,
art is actually very interesting. We've lost a lot of paintings, and, like, we've lost a lot of original actual art to people doing dating techniques incorrectly.
Interesting.
It's a very delicate procedure to the point where it's like small mistakes can like just instantly ruin a piece.
I mean, I just think about the what was it? The woman who like
The
drew
Je-
over
the-
the Jesus painting.
the Jesus fresco.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's
It's
not exactly what I
incredible.
mean, but it's very funny.
Oh, it's incredible.
We should get into the restoring art game and just do that to a bunch of shit.
Also, or we should do that on the next Photoshop challenge stream. Make an art piece better.
Oh, I love that.
That's really
I
good.
love that.
That's a really good idea. I can't wait to do that. Also,
but like give us like a really complex piece, like the Kiss, where it's all like a very like specific art style.
yeah.
Like idiot.
If there's one thing I've learned in the short time I've spent with the detective here, formalities and politeness are essential.
They are a cornerstone of modern civilization and must be upheld.
This city could benefit from more gentlemen like yourself.
Now that the etiquette of our greetings has been decided, shall we finalize preparations?
I was hoping you'd say that. The exhibition area needs to be secured. I wonder if you would be able to lock the remaining doors for me? I'll lock the west wing door when I'm finished there. And if you could tie this ribbon around the handles of the main door for me, I'll leave it outside.
And if you see any
Securing the
Pierre
exhibition
Mondrian
room is what
paintings,
Mademoiselle
just
Warbeck
throw those in the trash.
That is what shall be done.
joke is too smart for me.
He's the guy that does it'll be like it's like a bunch of squares and like some of them are blue and yellow and most of them are white.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I detest Pierre Mondrian's paintings.
Oh, okay.
They're just lazy.
Is this the door?
No, it must be upstairs.
Well,
Oh, that's not stairs.
where is the door? Are we locked in here?
Oh, rotate.
Oh, you know what? I forgot I could do that.
Whoa! The way that art loaded and scared the fuck out
What
of
the
me.
fuck are
actually.
you looking at, lady?
She's pissed.
The restoration room.
I love that you can just use art in games. By the way,
Master
Like,
key.
most of it's like not copywritten.
Da-na-na-da.
Miss Warbeck
It's a good
did ask
jingle.
you to make it look pretty.
One shall complete the
The music
task
is
to
very
the
quiet.
degree
For
it
me.
is
I'm not sure about
requested.
stream.
Symmetry is the key, you see.
Oh, I can turn it up.
Now Arthur's loud.
Everything
Yeah.
is now ready for the
Okay,
arrival of
nope,
the
now
guests.
it's all loud.
Look at that Magic the Gathering card behind Poirot.
When I get to
I
the
assume
settings, I
you
will.
have the list of guests.
I love the idea of seeing classic art and being like, yo, sweet Magic the Gathering card.
You know what? They should have a museum that's just the art of
Noah Bradley.
uh-huh.
I am afraid
Yeah,
not.
I mean, I'd go.
It would usually be an essential part of my preparation. In fact, it perturbs me that there is something I did not have time to prepare for.
Would you like me to find Miss Warbeck? There may still be some time to check the list. Look, there's Miss Farquhar with Miss Babinin.
Seems that they became fast friends after the incident on the ship. Intriguing.
Intriguing how?
Speculation, monsieur. Nothing more.
That head of yours is just
Was
constantly
Anastasia
full of thought.
just finding the cigarette case to get close, to get invited, to get here, to do a crime?
To do a big crime.
Who's this? I have no
That's
idea.
multi-layered.
But she's sure to turn heads with such a fetching dress.
I mean, listen,
She's dressed like the fuck Curious George's owner.
the man in the yellow hat? Is that
Yeah.
what you were saying?
Yeah, does he not have a name at all?
Nope, his name is just the man in the yellow hat.
Fucked.
It
Unless
is.
he
You're,
hasn't-
you're
he
correct.
does.
I think that's the joke. But also, am I crazy for putting this on this person? It does give Veronica villainy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like that's kind of what the Veronica Villainy is like aping.
Yeah.
Like, this kind of outfit.
I quite agree. And Who is this dapper-looking gentleman?
Oh yeah, give us our rogues gallery.
Minute. Is that?
What?
Well, I never.
That is me.
Poirot, you devil! Forgive me. What are my manners? Detective Poirot.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, I hate
Monsieur
Poirot.
Poirot
Me
is
too.
not an adequate
Yeah,
friend
shout out
of-
to Jason playing Bloons Tower Defense 6 right now.
He saves my family from near ruin, uncovers a murderous plan, and still has the modesty to not correct a buffoon like me.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Heavens, my manners appear to have been replaced by surprise and excitement. Forgive me. Monsieur Demir, this is Monsieur Arthur Hastings.
You've got yourself a partner now. Well, any
Well, we
friend
just
of
met, but
Poirot's is surely
We're still
a
just
friend
seeing
of
each
mine.
other.
It's
Monsieur
nothing
Hastings
official
has been
yet.
kind enough to show me the sights of London.
Haven't
A
even met his
more than
parents.
adequate guide.
I would take that. It's as often as a blue moon you see Poirot handing out approvals like that.
And what is it you do, Mr. Demir?
A previous field medic, Monsieur Demir now finds himself working for,
With
pardon, with his brother, doing most honorable charitable work all across London.
need I say more?
Could everyone gather together for a photograph, please? Would you all move a bit closer together for me, please?
Oh, convenient. We're gonna have a picture of all the suspects.
I didn't realize we were going to be
We
in the
can cross them
newspaper.
out like that one X-Men cover.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just want the camera to get my best side.
Anastasia, you are just becoming more and more sus by the moment.
If everyone is ready,
So, Poirot, what on earth are you doing here anyway?
My orders were to see to the safe travel of the centerpiece of the exhibition, the penitent Magdalene. Monsieur Hastings here travels with me, covering any administrations and insurance requirements.
Art protection? That's a bit beneath the great Hercule Poirot, isn't it? Especially protecting it from this.
No, it's actually a great use of someone like him. What?
Yeah.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to introduce us.
Ah, where's the fun in that? We have to make sure those... What's it you call them again?
You are referring to my little grays.
Little grey cells, yes? Ha, that's
Yeah.
it. I've been playing a little game. I've been trying to find a painting to match each of the guests. At least the ones I'm acquainted with. I wondered, Poirot.
Oh yeah, I'm into this.
Do you think you can ascertain which paintings match which guests?
I love the animation Arthur just did. Like he picked a speck off his shirt. And threw
I
it.
legit thought he was gonna start checking his watch.
That's
like, I don't got time
that's
for
what I
this.
thought he was doing too. Being like, okay, I'm kind of over this conversation.
See you later, fuckers.
Oh,
I can give you a little insight,
my watch just
but
yelled
you'll
at
need to
me.
make your
Whoa.
own inquiries.
It does look like he just flicked it in Poirot's face. That's incredible.
Yeah. Get out of here, Hastings.
Okay, tell me about the woman in the gold
Miss
dress.
Irene Courtsmine. She's one you'll want to keep your eye on in the future art scene. Born and raised on a rather affluent estate, she turned her back on her parents in her teens to start
Same.
a new life in London as an artist.
She's a very nice young lady.
Ah, really? Interested, are we?
I was only making a comment on her nature, nothing untoward, I can assure you.
Or as we are all meant to refer to him as, the
something
Honorable
religious for him,
Reverend
easy.
Horace Mountjoy. He's a man of the church. I'm not sure what else there is to
Mountjoy,
say.
I love that band.
If you're wanting to keep the lectures to a minimum, I'd avoid admitting to anything that could even be considered a sin.
Oh boy.
We're not gonna like Horace. Hastings was like, "Ugh."
Well, if you've not heard of him, I'd get familiar with the name. Eton and Cambridge.
What the hell painting is he
educated,
gonna be?
He followed in his father's political
Is it the
footsteps
apple one?
and has already surpassed them. Johann Christiansen and his
Yo, that's
glamorous
fucking
wife,
Fred from
Betty
Scooby Doo.
Allen.
Really?
Even with the orange ascot. Like, are you kidding me? You can't tell me that's not Fred.
this guy's
Betty
Fred
Allen,
coded.
The actress.
The very same.
Oh, the Betty
They've
Allen?
been here in London for a few years.
You might
although
know her
she's
brother
still
Barry.
based
He's
out of
incredibly
British
fast.
society. Even with her recently taking a new role in the theater.
Chronos are very good. I was going to say Fred's catchphrase, but...
She did not take his name in marriage?
Alan is her maiden name. Works as her
What's Fred's
stage name too.
catchphrase?
A lot snappier than Chris Jansen.
Oh, do you not know that bit, Chris?
No, what's that bit?
It's like, Shaggy says Zoinks, Daphne says
Jinkies,
Velma.
my
No.
glasses.
Yeah, and then it's like, what does Fred say? It's a whole it's a YouTube video. I think he just says fuck. I'm pretty sure that's the joke. It's been so long.
Rules!
Like it cuts to him and they just have somebody like dubbing it really well and it just goes fuck.
And his employment?
He's a partner for a private bank in London. He has told me what he actually does many times before.
Ugh.
And many times, I forgot.
God, I've done that with so many people.
You will no doubt already know our host, Evelyn Warbeck.
Zach's dark
We have
past.
already made her acquaintance. Very pleasant, if not rather flustered by today's exhibition.
That's everyone. Well, there's Mr. Hastings here. I'm sure we shall get to know each other better. And our mystery woman.
Anastasia Babana. We met briefly while traversing the channel.
Every time he says
That's
Babanan,
your
I'm like, that can't be
Poirot.
pronounced.
Love interest of your own, huh?
Monsieur Demire, must I remind you of why I am here?
No. No need at all. I know you're strictly business.
This guy apparently is from the first game, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's see what you can do then. And come back to me when you know enough about the guests to solve my little mystery.
Can we see the paintings first?
Probably not. I don't think they're gonna let us do that.
Because I have guesses immediately, but I would love to see.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that Lady in Gold is going to be Gustav Klimt.
Ladies. Oh, hey, it's Jeanne d'Arc.
Everything seems to be running smoothly. You've done a sterling job. Everything except for the bishop and the other trustees, stooges. It was never going to be easy going up against them. All men of a certain age, not used to the idea of change.
Wow, damn.
But they didn't get their way this time. And with my exhibit coming up, this place will finally have a showing they can be proud of. And the
Mademoiselle Cort Smythe believes her upcoming exhibition will change the perspective of the trustees and the public. I get the feeling she enjoys the accolades and being the center of attention.
Detective Poirot, you're looking much happier being on solid land.
There was a moment when I thought that wretched sea would get the best of me.
Well, I'm certainly glad. it
Thalassophobia for real.
As am I. Please, do not allow me to disturb you, madame.
It's weird. My dad and my grandpa both have terrible seasickness, or I guess had. My grandpa died a while ago, but like to the point that I know my grandpa. By the way, folks, my grandparents were born in 1920, like so old. Cannot stress that. My grandpa was actually drafted in World War II, and he got shipped to the Pacific right as the war ended. So he was like throwing up on the boat the whole ride there, and right as they landed on whatever island, they got sent to come back. So he just had to get. He was like, "I'm happy. I don't have to do any fighting, but like, I don't want to be on a boat again for another like month."
Colonel Wizard asked, "Is there a first game?" Yeah, this is. Oh, that's
Beautiful.
that's Narcissus by Caravaggio on the wall.
Not
Oh,
like
yeah.
the modern tripe.
That's gonna be the actress.
Warbeck insists on bringing into the museum.
Because of vanity. Although, I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
Lord will not look fondly upon her choices.
Yeah, Colonel Wizard. There's I believe several games made by. Blazing Griffins.
Things might be the second.
Am I made the second? Okay, fair.
The one's called the first one's called The First Cases.
Okay.
Which that's the one that won a BAFTA.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, the first game won a BAFTA.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like this and like Her Story. That's like it for video games.
I mean, well, now.
Well, I assume there's a BAFTA for video games every year, but that's the only two I know.
Yes. Well, now, what's it called? 112. The game
Immortality?
we played, Immortality. Yeah.
Right. So that studio has made
One's
3
choice of
games
art
and
does
possibly
not
has 3
affect one's
BAFTAs.
chances for a better afterlife.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We got
Let's hope not, for her sake.
Okay.
Wait, you haven't played Her Story, right?
Oh yeah, no, I have.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I love
was
Her
gonna say,
Story.
we could do that in the Leighton spot, because Vic hasn't played it.
Ooh.
I love that game. I
too.
also own it, so.
Oh, he was like, I'm not even gonna talk to them.
Yo, Poirot, Wingman approved, dude. Rotate camera, yeah.
Yeah. It's on the mouse wheel, which is like not super
Oh,
intuitive.
it's the wheel.
Yeah. I thought it'd be like
Oh.
A and D.
Hold, I thought it'd be like hold right click and turn.
Mm-hmm. Or
Incredible,
I've
isn't
been
it?
playing what do you call it though?
And to think we are all
Shadow Game,
located on that one small planet, revolving around an all-encompassing star.
I feel like this thing is incredibly
To
advanced for the
think of
time.
all the suffering.
It's really cool.
I
awesome.
give what I can to charity, but what this country needs is someone willing to put the poor first.
I didn't read the
Go!
rest of the sentence. I just
Pop
heard
off,
him say,
Mortimer.
to think of all the suffering. And I was like, oh no. Mortimer, no.
he's gonna launch to a Metal Gear Solid monologue. This is the art that'll drag the world into the 21st century, Poirot.
All right, Fred Scooby-Doo.
I'm well aware of where we are. I just want to make sure I'm looking my best for the photographs.
Fred has a canon last name. I can't remember what it is. Though.
This guy's Narcissus, because he's worried about how he looks.
And people call me the drama queen.
She's supposed to be American?
Thank you. All right, I think that's all the people we have to talk to, right?
Yeah. Sorry, go back and look at those paintings.
Oh.
I just want to narrow down what's going to be what.
Oh, yeah. That's a B. Oh, the worker bee. Oh, we can look at it.
Worker bee. I don't know that off the top of my head.
Busy little bee.
Wow.
Okay, working for the good of the hive. That's got to be the Aylesworth. The guy was like, I just want to help the poor. Maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The Good Samaritan who showed mercy. Okay, no, that's gonna be the.
That's gonna be Aylesworth.
Yes.
I don't know this painting either. The only one here I know is Narcissus. Really? There's no Gustav Klimt for the gold lady. What was her thing though? Like, what is her like defining trait?
She kind of wants the glory for herself a little bit. I think. Yeah, Narcissus.
The one behind where we started, I'm almost certain is going to be the preacher. Because it was I think that was the angels descending from heaven or something like that.
Can't go there.
Joan of Arc also though, because religious symbolism.
True underdog of their country is predominantly male military. Okay, no, that's the ladies because they made a fuss about how the men suck.
So yeah, let's start. I can probably figure out the rest through context clues.
Okay, Christensen is Narcissus.
He's Narcissus.
Oh, we have to go look at the other painting still. Shoot.
Oh, okay, we're missing 3.
Is the Narcissus?
Why might they be like this particular P?
Justified, okay.
Vane. Married to Betty Allen, Narcissus.
Just like Narcissus.
That's
fastest man alive.
Although I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh, chat shouting out B-Drip. Wow, what a callback.
Yo, good call. It's
Anyone
real
else?
fans. Got some real fans and real folks in the chat. Sorry, I hate the term fans.
But do you like the term fans of fans?
Yeah, I love that.
Aylesworth, we said was
Good Samaritan. I'm decently certain.
Yeah, seemed right. Good Samaritan.
Why might they?
Because passionate about charity work.
That's right.
I think Good Samaritan. Politician might also be accurate.
Okay, then we got to look at more paintings.
Yeah, let's take a loop.
Is this gonna count as an art piece?
Baffled.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like it shouldn't. But...
Oh, is it like statues and shit too?
Mechanical, it's revolving around the sun at the center. Looks like an access more paintings in the northwest corner of the room. Okay. I just had to look at that.
Oh, that might actually count then. You had to get all the ones in here first.
Oh, that makes sense. Judgment Day. Oh, I love Terminator. Okay, this has got to be the priest because he was like
God, that really is a magic card, though. I know obviously it's just religious symbolism, but like that's like fucking, destroy all creatures, pay fucking 4 white mana.
Wild horse.
It is a great pleasure to see you again, mademoiselle.
I've been looking forward to us bumping into one another. Thank you again for your help.
I must admit, I feel almost tormented that I was not able to uncover the identity of the thief.
All that matters is that it was found. If you'll excuse me, I really should get on. This article isn't going to write itself. I moan, but it's my love. My obsession, you could say.
How dare you?
Oh.
That might be something you say where you're from, but not here. Not to me.
What a waste of champagne.
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized event.
Shut up, Horace.
Fuck off, Horace.
Are you all right, mademoiselle?
I love the escalation there. Shut up now. Fuck off.
Don't worry about me. It's only that wretched man that has got some cleaning up to do.
His suit and his mouth, by the sounds of it.
Do not allow
Dirty
me to
mouth?
ruin your day.
Clean
I
up.
have no intention of allowing such a thing. In fact, we have business to discuss.
It would be good to at least schedule a time that suits us both.
Monsieur Christiansen and Madame Hélène have
I love when people say, like, really, really over pronunciate schedule.
Schedule.
You are to be the focus of Mademoiselle Farquhar's article.
Miss Court Smythe here is the next big name, and she has been kind enough to offer me an exclusive interview.
Madame Hélène has left via the exit, but Monsieur Christiansen has not gone with her.
Do not allow me to interrupt your work.
You've had more than enough time.
Okay, yeah.
So, how did you get on?
If one is to discover the truth, one must proceed using the correct methods and cannot be rushed.
Okay,
So, Bishop Mountjoy is Judgment Day.
yes.
Can you hover? Ah, damn. That's fine. Just go to the next
Why
person.
am
We'll
I-
hover over some.
Cool. Judges people harshly.
Great, yeah.
That's
Right.
right.
Religious should have been an option there.
Yeah.
Poirot should have just been like, look at him! Look at the fucking state of him.
Court Smythe is going to be Joan of Arc, actually. Or no, we tried her last time. She's going to be the Wild
I think
Horse.
she might be the Wild Horse.
Yeah. We've already done Narcissus. We've already done Judgment Day.
I mean, it must be the
It has to be the
then,
Orrery, yeah.
I want to hear the justification as to why.
Why might they be?
Oh, the center of attention. Okay.
Oh, is she already that? I thought she was becoming that.
Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
I don't know. Let's see here. Betty Allen. Betty Allen is the actress.
Oh, try Wild Horse. I think I know why.
Oh yeah, because she's being restrained by her
By a
shitty husband.
British soldier. Yeah.
Plays down her personality for British society.
That's right. Although I
That voice line. Of,
surprised.
That's right.
Anyone
He's so
else?
proud of you. Hey, we love to see Zach supporting Zach out here.
Mademoiselle Warbeck. She's Joan of Arc because she's running the exhibition. She's complaining about
Right.
the
Yes.
Why might they be like?
Underdog is a way of wording it, but yeah.
That's right.
Well, it said it right there. It said
Yeah.
up against the male-dominated
else?
board of trustees.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's never been portrayed as a good thing?
Hmm.
A board of trustees.
It's true. If you find yourself on a board of trustees, you might be the villain.
Consider that.
You might be a villain if...
Ah, yes. She's the worker bee. That makes complete sense, actually.
Mhm. If you find yourself getting a pit of sharks, you might be a villain.
If you find yourself looking at volcano real estate, you might be a villain.
If you find yourself with a tiny cat in your lap that you just keep on petting, you might be a villain.
You find yourself attaching freaking sharks to freaking lasers, you might be a villain.
This is a good bit. We should do this more later.
Okay.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Should do a save data bits bracket. Top 64 save data bits.
Hey, it's unironically a thing that I am kind of working to put together.
Nice.
Related to something I'm doing, at least.
Why someone's like this piece?
Because she's the owner of a cigarette case. Duh.
Hard worker.
She's an orphan, you know, like bees.
Or like Sasuke.
That's right.
Thanks, Zach.
Although I shouldn't be surprised. That's everyone.
Shout out to Pridge
Well
for the
done.
"Take that, you orphan" line.
I should have known it'd be no challenge for you.
I have faced many a more demanding challenge.
Oh, god damn it.
I like the Poirot's like, I will finish my sentence.
I'm
though.
finishing my line.
Hi, is he okay? I think something's wrong with him.
Oh no.
Oh no! Green guy!
he's really... Wait, I just want to let him sit on this screen.
How long is this animation loop for? Oh no, it's alright, he's still going. He's so annoyed at you right now.
He's like, please, click the lot. I'm dying. I'm dying.
I'm Gringo.
Whoa, good callback.
He seems stable.
Oh, what
Now's
that
the
voice?
time to get him to the infirmary.
Oh, he's not.
no need
He's
for that.
fine. Oh, it was
I'm
just
feeling
like
much
a.
better already.
My God, what? You were dying.
Wouldn't it
Again,
be
like a
best to
stitch.
telephone for a real doctor?
Monsieur Demire was a field medic. What more of a professional is required?
A field medic, really?
A field medic that has seen people in a lot worse states, who didn't have the luxury of a proper hospital.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend. I'm sorry. If I am being carted off, the unveiling must go on. I will not have this silly old man ruining the gala for everyone.
You drive a hard bargain, Monsieur Aylesworth.
I'd just
Hey,
like to
Mr.
say a few
Ellsworth,
words.
what ails you?
Wow. It was 3 out of 10.
I'm
take
sure you would.
Thank you all for coming. Here at the Royal Edward Gallery, we are proud to present such wonderful works by some truly fantastic artists. And with much negotiation and pleading, we've been able to secure a most fabulous and individual piece. Standing here with you, unveiling today's centerpiece, the Penitent Magdalene, really is a special moment for both this museum and me personally.
The painting's going to be stolen,
So,
right?
Without
Oh,
further
must
ado,
be.
Over under on the painting being stolen, chat?
Am I missing something here?
Things just got interesting.
Shut up, Johan.
Fuck off, Johan.
it should be.
Is this some kind of joke? Evelyn, what's going on here?
Shut up, Horace.
Oh, trust you to have no idea.
Horace!
You've really
Horace!
done it this time, girl.
Horace!
I want Hastings to come up behind Horace and just
By
deadlift
the
him into a
grace
German.
of
Just
God,
boom!
Somebody's fault.
I am quite sure Mademoiselle
He's right
Warbeck
there.
is as surprised as us all.
Poirot, say seal the doors. Come on,
S'il vous
dude.
plaît, everyone. Remain where you are. Please do not touch a thing.
I thought he was going to like attack Poirot.
He's like,
Yo, man, what?
Of course, I was by your side. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
You are not responsible for the painting's disappearance.
Poirot's like, Hastings, do me a favor, beat up Horace.
I like that it's, I thought I was just zooming in on Horace for
No, it's
Allow
really
any of the guests to leave the main.
Yeah, there
What
it
are you
is.
going to do?
Solve this mystery.
What is required? One's job.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good line.
I fucking God, if I in my life am never in a situation where they're like seal the doors, somebody in here did it, I've wasted my life. It's that simple.
So,
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say.
Sometimes you don't have to say anything, Arthur.
Monsieur Hastings, this theft may be a new and foreign concept to you. But to Detective Poirot, it is just another case waiting to be solved.
What do we do then?
We must get to work. If we can ascertain the thief's point of entry and exit, this may all be resolved momentarily.
Gun. One thing I do say I like is that like the chapters move at a pretty good clip. It's like just a little under an hour a chapter, which is kind of nice.
I'm correct in believing there's several mysteries in this game, right?
I believe it is just this case. I mean, it's called the
Really?
London case.
Yeah, but there's no way it's just who stole the painting.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a lot harder to solve than this.
Yeah, maybe.
I should investigate the expedition space and determine possible points of entry. Cool.
I'm interested in the fact that the wall's chipped.
I mean, yeah, they definitely ripped it off the wall.
Yeah.
You can see the painting hook on the floor here.
But, like, why do it so quickly?
Missing painting, suggesting it's careless removal. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it careless, but sure. There should be 2 hooks here. There's only one. I wonder where it went. I don't know.
Who's to say, Poirot?
I'm kind of
Light
surprised
switch anything?
that we can't... Huh. No?
Oh, plant knocked over.
Oh.
A toppled vase.
It's been knocked over. Perhaps someone nudged this vase by accident. I really can't believe we can't click the stuff on the floor or the piece on the wall.
I mean, I guess that's all connected. Like, that's the drywall that got yanked out when the thing got yanked out.
Oh, opera glasses.
What the hell is that? Oh, opera glasses.
Aha.
Okay.
When I used to work at E, the like head of the video department legitimately owned a pair of opera glasses and used them frequently.
Like at work?
No, she just had them and would like bring them to like events and shit to see better.
Hmm.
And I was like, that's like the richest solution to a problem I've ever found.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. The screws that hold the grate covering the vent air are incredibly rusted. There's also something clearly inside that we won't get to see.
Wait, really? I couldn't see it
for a while. Oh, you see it in the bottom there?
That's not the handle?
Oh, maybe it is. I assumed it was something inside, but I think you're right. Let's see.
That guy on the wall seen something. No. Oh, you have a chain. Yeah, you have a chain.
We do have a chain. Opera glasses, toppled vase, vent, not open for some time. Painting hook on the wall. Oh, okay. Well, these are obviously connected.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Okay, Poirot, you don't have to.
Bro, calm down.
You don't have to pat yourself on the back on this one, you know.
Oh.
The painting was clumsily removed.
Tie that to the toppled vase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voila.
Okay. The thief clearly had no regard for the painting as they were removing it from the wall and the exhibition room.
That's the thing I think is the most interesting about that is because like it's why would you steal such an expensive painting but then like do it haphazardly?
Painting stolen without regard. Oh yeah, we don't have another link. Okay, cool. Okay.
Unless
there's a skylight.
Oh.
Could someone have entered through here?
No, nothing's broken. It doesn't also appear like it's one of those.
Oh,
snap!
The window appears to be open, but cobwebs across the frame suggest it hasn't been used for some time. Okay, well, then we know it hasn't been used.
Oh, it appears to open, not to be open. Okay, I was like, what? No, it doesn't. Skylight closed.
Oh, we don't have it. We don't have a link.
Oh, okay, we don't have a
just saying that a new thing got updated.
I was like, oh, what's the new information?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we can't talk to him.
Do a full rotate. Just go quick scan the room.
We can go to the restoration room. Let's check there actually, because
we haven't gone there yet.
Oh, it's locked. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we actually locked it.
I remember walking to this door before. Yeah.
Huh.
I tie the ribbon. I believe I have all the evidence required to proceed. Okay.
Great. Love when a game tells
Gentlemen,
you
I have called the police and they should arrive shortly. What can I do in the meantime?
Do you still hold the master key?
Of course. You are the only other person who has had access to it.
Arthur just did his little pick up the dust and flick it animation again. I'm like, how dusty is this man?
He's a dusty daddy!
Whoa, okay, I like that.
Très bien. Please keep it close. I believe the thief may be one of the guests here today.
So Rory says, the drunk porter did it. Wait, hold on.
Okay. Restoration room. Okay. Key is required. Evelyn still has the key. I mean, are those tied?
That could be it. That, or I think it might be main door and skylight. No, it's this.
Clue the thief must have been well prepared and have entered the restoration room using a key to access the exhibition room.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Appears the restoration room doors is the restoration room door is the key to our crime. Could Mademoiselle Warbeck be involved?
Right, yes, the only possible entrance.
Okay.
Monsieur Hastings, I pose this question to you. If Mademoiselle Warbeck still has the master key,
is she not a suspect herself?
Très bien.
That was the most aggressive. Why is Evelyn not a suspect? Probably the. I'm familiar with how the painting was hung and stolen without regard.
What does Happel say?
Yeah, been knocked over, practiced by somebody nudged.
I would say painting sold without regard. Although actually, I could see Beetle vase because she would know the vase was there because she probably put it there.
That's true.
But do this.
Mademoiselle Warbeck is likely not our thief. The real thief did not care about the museum and what is hung on its walls.
I would have accepted all three of those actually.
The key was taken from her pocket and used in the restoration room door without her knowledge. If we find the pickpocket, we will uncover our painting thief. First, we must search the restoration room. Mesdames et messieurs, your attention please. I am Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian police force. I was charged with the safety of the penitent Magdalene painting on its voyage to London from Belgium. The missing painting has indeed cut the celebrations of the gala short, and so I consider my duty to be, as yet, incomplete. Still ongoing.
I love incomplete.
With your cooperation, I ask that you all remain within the building, and I intend to speak with you all individually.
If I was the thief, I would certainly be worried after a speech like that. I just wonder if maybe I should let you do the questioning.
Well, Arthur, I am the detective here.
Painting safe return also falls upon your shoulders.
Oh, don't worry, Arthur. I will be doing the question.
I know, but I can make myself useful elsewhere. See what clues I can find.
I can beat up Horace.
You know what?
Whatever you need.
I will let you do this.
As long as it's looking for clues and beating up Horace, I'm there.
Disappearing assistance is the last thing one needs. Okay. New mind map. I must narrow down the suspects by ascertaining possible windows of opportunities. One of this opportunity would involve one or more of the guests leaving and returning to the main hall. Given the complexity of the crime, I may need to use evidence for multiple deductions. Now, my little gray cells, let us get to work. Ooh, timeline.
Okay.
I very much like this.
There's a board game that's like this, where it's like you set things out and then I figure out what goes in between. I can't remember what it's called.
I really like this. Okay. So the painting is secured. Between that and the champagne incident, which I love the title of, Irene and Johann emerged from the West Wing before the champagne incident.
Okay, so that obviously goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can you like click it and drag it down?
No, just it's the same thing of like we have to connect these things to things that already exist in the timeline. Johann entered the West Wing after the champagne incident.
So can that connect to champagne incident? I'm not sure I fully understand how.
Yeah, I see. You
cannot see the logic in.
Okay. Betty and Johann came from the West Wing after the champagne incident. Irene and Florence entered the West Wing together. Mortimer stumbled into the East Wing and collapsed on his way back to the main hall. Okay, so like that's Horace and Mortimer enter the East Wing together? Is this like a thing? Okay.
A lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Monsieur Aylworth, unaccounted for pre-collapse. Oh, okay. I see what it's saying.
We're just looking for times that people were missing.
Yes. So exactly. So Horace and Mortimer entered the West Wing together, but Mortimer came back alone.
So the two Irene and Florence was immediately.
Sorry, what?
Irene and Florence. It's those two right there, up and down.
Yep.
Logical thinking shall always prevail.
Versing on the balcony with Mademoiselle Farquhar.
We got a Betty and Johann anywhere? Probably because Johann left after got the champagne on him.
Yes. Johann entered the West Wing. Oh, it's this.
What a revelation.
Monsieur Christensen unaccounted for after the champagne incident. Okay.
He went to go wipe the champagne off, but actually he just wringed it out of his coat and drank it off the floor.
Like a sicko that he is.
He's down like that.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Christiansen.
Detective, what a mess you have on your hands.
That is certainly one way to describe it. Perhaps you can begin to help me to clear up this mess.
Remember this evening before
I
the
was
theft?
with Betty most of the evening. She wasn't feeling herself. I'm glad I didn't leave and miss out on all of this. Don't tell me you don't get a little thrill when a new case appears.
I do not think about such thrills, Monsieur Christensen. Only justice.
Only justice.
All business, no pleasure, I see.
Monsieur Christian, I am
remember
not wearing
seeing
hockey
the
pads.
The bishop.
Yes, him. He came down the stairs just before Mr. Aylesworth recovered. Maybe a man of the church was all he needed.
Tell me about the incident with the champagne.
You saw that?
I think everybody saw it, my guy.
I believe every soul in the museum
Okay,
did,
hey, look at that.
or at least held the commotion.
So I look like the bad guy, That's what you get for standing up to a bully, I suppose.
A bully?
She made some pretty awful comments about Betty and her career. And I wasn't just going to stand by and let her say whatever she wanted. You should lock her up for what she did to me. She's unhinged.
Just to stay when you're... Oh, yeah, I guess his wife did leave.
Are you married, Detective Poirot?
I am not.
Then heed my warning. If your wife, whenever she comes along, wants to be left alone, you leave her alone.
Okay, Johann.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay, cool. It added our little, like,
okay,
here are the people unaccounted for moments.
Yeah, but how can we frame Horace for this?
Florence.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
It seems trouble follows you, Detective.
So it would appear. And the faster I am able to ask my questions, the faster this trouble will be resolved.
I saw Betty leave the main hall and head for the West Wing after the whole champagne debacle. What do you think that was all about?
It is not my job to speculate on such private matters. It is to uncover the location of the missing painting and who is responsible.
If there is someone who can, it's you, Detective.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
Have a good night, campfires maiden. That's not a door we can use.
Oh, we have an exclamation point.
Oh. Museum evidence.
2 Chainz.
Oh my gosh.
The rapper.
I imagine we're gonna end this section with realizing that, like, there are 2 separate things. Horace entered the main hall after Mortimer collapsed.
Things are beginning.
Oh, okay, cool. Bishop Mountjoy unaccounted for around Aylesworth collapse. Okay, cool.
Betty entered after the champagne incident.
Yep.
Which is that one right there. Yep.
The pieces of the puzzle are fine.
Accounted for. Cool. Anastasia, if that is your real name.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle Babagna.
Anastasia, Beverly Hills.
Please, Detective. Surely we are past those formalities.
What you may consider a formality, I consider etiquette.
Well, I had the pleasure of meeting the other guests. I feel so fortunate just to be invited myself.
Modesty is the color of virtue. Now, mademoiselle, you were saying...
Oh, yes. We all gathered for that delightful photograph. Then I spent some time looking at all the wonderful...
She hated this photograph.
Poirot runs over to the lion. What have you seen? Who did it?
Noticed the actress and the politician return to the main hall together.
And the other guests?
I saw Bishop Mountjoy and the politician, oh forgive me, I forget his name, leave towards the east wing together. It was much earlier in the night, well before that.
You have been as enchanting as always.
All right, Poirot.
I like the idea that Poirot is so down bad for this person that
he cannot possibly suspect her.
He's like, she's probably the villain, but damn.
She got those boobies.
Madame Warbeck, a moment of your time, if you will.
I was rather busy, as you saw, especially with Irene and her disappearing act.
Disappearing act. An artist and a magician. She is a woman of many talents.
She was nowhere to be found. Is that better? She was supposed to help me organize everything. Then I saw her throwing her glass of champagne at Mrs. Allen's husband. I was hoping to speak with her after, but I didn't see her again until she was calling down from the balcony following Mr. Aylesworth's collapse.
She stormed off and kept saying, "I'm going to steal that painting. I'm seriously going to steal it. You can't even stop me, you stupid idiots."
I have no other leads. I have no leads at all.
Poirot's like, could be anyone.
Betty Allen's husband.
Yes,
After the theft, on my way to telephone the police, he was looking for something in the West Wing.
Oh, like the
Merci,
TV show?
Mademoiselle. That is all for now.
It's got a lot of walk and talks in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got another link. Irene and Johann emerged. Yep. Irene disappeared.
Logical thinking shall always...
So, Court Smith
Seven
was...
Warrior said, "What do you see? Who did it?" Poirot asked calmly.
That's very good. Hey, we solved the mind map. I'm now aware of the movements of everyone still present, but those who left the gala early, I am still to speak with.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna talk to the goons.
Oh, what did it say? Talk to suspects.
Yeah, talk to everyone that has a missing, like a point they went missing at. Which is, yeah, he fucked off with Ellsworth.
I should be addressed as Your Grace.
Man, I just cannot stress enough how much they wrote the most unlikable character. And this was intentional, so good for them.
Of course it was, yeah.
But, just... I hate you, Horace.
Also, do you address bishops as Your Grace?
It's just that in Belgium...
It is quite all right. None of us can choose where we're born.
Wow!
What can I do for you?
Bro just said, you filthy Belgian.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, "Oh, Poirot, you're okay for a Belgian." And you're like, "What?"
Some strange opinions, that one.
You're awfully waffly for a Belgian. Oh, wait.
But not French enough for toast.
Wow, that was actually really good.
Hey, we try around here sometimes.
Would you care to elaborate?
You were not present for that conversation, and I hardly think it appropriate to involve you now. Although, I will say, he was rather keen to see the orrery from the balcony.
Beck said the man voted for Brexit and said it was God's will. That's really good. It's really good.
He also voted for Drake and called it God's
plan. I spoke briefly to that actress, but she wandered off looking for her husband. Up the main stairs, I think it was. Who would have thought the reveal of the missing painting would cause a man to take such a turn?
Perhaps a warning to us all that such a scare could come at any time.
Are you trying to say that is what's going to happen to me?
Your Grace
really?
has misinterpreted my meaning.
Calm down,
on the matter
Horace.
of where you were at the time.
Then maybe you should think.
And what were you wearing at the time? Your Grace.
And I was talking with a young Russian girl.
Merci, Your Grace.
Oh, we got another thing.
We should do a Poirot action movie. And at the end, like the villain is like, "You French bastard," and he's like, "I'm not French, but you're toast," and he like lights the fuse.
Ooh,
or whatever.
that's good. I like that. Oh yeah. Wait. Let me look at this thing. Who else do we need to speak to?
Betty.
Irene. I genuinely think it's everybody that's here. That's six. That's 6 different things.
Yeah, other than Warwick, who we know it can't be.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think Anastasia ever
More
left.
questions. Ask away.
Oh no.
Merci.
Maybe not.
We're gonna talk to him.
No, but not since we found out. Or we cleared that thing.
Yeah, we did.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Oh.
Pretty sure. Oh wait, do we have like chains to connect?
Oh, I don't think we talked to Irene.
Mademoiselle, if you have a moment.
Yeah, here we go.
Look around you, detective. Out of the ordinary is the ordinary here.
Regarding the guests of the gala, you had the opportunity to speak with them all?
I met that delightful Farquhar girl, the art critic. With any luck, her article will finally give me the respect I deserve.
Your talk on the balcony went well, I presume.
Well, indeed. We weren't up there for long before the poor politician was struck down. What luck for there to be a doctor at the scene.
Struck
and for us to have
down.
a
I know,
detective
yeah.
here too. Before I wasted a perfectly good glass of champagne on that man, you mean?
That is certainly one way to tell the story.
I'd hardly call him trying to push himself upon me as a story.
With his wife in the same room?
You think a man with that much arrogance cares? Women are nothing more than objects to him.
Does she have a
One day he'll
tattoo
learn his lesson.
on her left, what is our right arm?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And it like goes up past the sleeve of
Yeah.
her shirt? Huh.
Oh, is that going to be important later?
Could be.
Because I feel like, wouldn't that be like crazy
Merci,
taboo?
mademoiselle. That is all.
What
for
is
now.
Poirot set? The 20s?
I thought I would make myself useful.
At this point in
I think
time,
I
it would have been
found
really
some
early,
things
so
of note.
yeah. Post World
Maybe
War One, but pre World War II.
Bon. I shall go and retrieve them now. You were wise to not touch them and contaminate any evidence.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I did only move them to the West Wing.
Arthur, I swear to God.
Fantastic.
Aaron Sorkin is in there. I'm going to be furious.
Do everything? No, yeah, we cleared the.
No, we definitely have something.
Yeah, it has a thing, but
Well, check those two. No, the other two.
does you? I mean,
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. He did try to grab a door handle when that was just the hallway.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Nice.
Okay. This is a pretty cool room.
Poirot just wheels the cannon back to the other room. All right, who did it?
This is one way to find out.
Confess now.
Okay, can't go there.
Oh, the vent.
Oh, no, I can't
damn.
enter that. That would have been really good.
The vent's got to pay off.
Yeah, well, it has to.
The vent always pays off.
Okay, we go.
What did he move in here that we care about?
Inspect the West Wing. That's just what it said.
All right, well, we're just missing stuff. Keep looking. Rotate the camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're right.
I was
They were
like-
literally right in front of me at the entrance.
That bench looks suspicious. This is a sailing knife?
I mean, it looks like a shoe to me.
What? Is that a glitch?
No. Strange symbol adorns the lid of the snuff box. Oh, I'm guessing is sailing knife like a snuff box?
I think that might actually be a glitch.
No. Oh, right, because there was a sailing box before.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Soapy, have a good night. Enjoy your trip, please.
That little thing on the front, not anything really? Huh.
No, I'm kind of shocked by that.
Like the bottom of this shoe.
A snuff box shaped like a woman's left shoe. Okay.
Can you check the inside? Like if you rotate it upwards?
Yeah, I thought there'd be something. Oh, I just didn't click the right spot.
Cocaine!
Cocaine!
Well, I'm just talking about cocaine. We can dig it.
In my video game? One of today's guests obviously had a secret vice. I hope it's the priest.
I keep my cocaine in a fancy shoe.
FF.
Oh yeah, it appears that something about our individual play of this game has glitched that all items are the sailing knife.
It is the sailing knife. That's really funny.
Weird because that only happened in this stage.
Yeah.
Because in the last stage, things had different names.
Small heart-shaped block.
Wizard says Final Fantasy fan. Huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The
Final Fantasy Bible.
Back cover of the book is adorned with an elaborate emblem. Is this simply decorative? Okay.
We're kind of use this to solve some sort of Da Vinci Code-esque puzzle.
Hey, spoiler alert, the answer is apple. Locked. Mademoiselle must keep the key close.
Yo, the flail on top of the bathroom to your left. Just grab that, Poirot.
That's really good. I've got the opera glasses.
Poirot's like, I'm sorry it came to this.
Okay. So we need to get the key. Do we have to
Poirot,
go back and just ask her for the key? I mean, it's a diary. I don't want to,
You're a detective. You and Poirot are what's wrong with this case. With your consciences. Get out of here.
Oh, new conversation unlocked. Okay.
Okay, we can talk to somebody.
I'm assuming we can ask her for the key to the
we
room.
But also,
we also need to ask her for the key to
her diary,
I guess.
Why does Poirot need that? Like, if I was her, I'd be like, when would I have written down my secrets, Poirot?
If it'll help retrieve the painting.
You allow me access to the
Of course.
restoration room.
I have the key.
Mademoiselle, the key?
I'm sorry. You said it yourself. I think I should
I thought it got yoinked.
I was not expecting Mademoiselle
Me too.
Warbeck's hesitation.
Me too.
Mademoiselle Warbeck, I really must insist on access to the restoration room. I find your reluctance to oblige a little troubling, Mademoiselle.
Now listen. I am the curator of this museum, and I...
Oh. Did you see that single frame?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Miss Warbeck.
Oh, I saw it in the
will you
replay.
let the man in? I, for one, would like to get to the bottom of this tonight.
Please,
Horace, I agree. You still suck, though.
Night.
Evelyn Warbeck.
Oh.
Whoa! Die Hard, man.
I thought it said DJ Hardwick, and I was like, yo!
DJ Hardwick?
Another one! We the best mysteries!
Detective Inspector Hardwick. I was told a painting's been half-inched.
Yes, it's...
Stolen. Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian police, seconded by the Musée Royal des Beaux-Arts de Belgique and Lloyd's of London, to escort the penitent Magdalene here. How do you do, Detective Inspector Hardwick?
Well, thank you for that introduction, Mr. Poirot, but we won't be needing your help this evening.
But you see, not only do I have a considerable personal stake in this matter, I also possess undoubtedly the finest investigatory mind in all of Belgium.
Okay, well, you definitely just made yourself sound really, really humble and nice to this gentleman who doesn't seem to like you already.
I'm sure Belgium
but
thinks
you have to not get along with the main British detective. It's required. He's our Chalmers.
I must insist, Inspector.
Bloody hell. I don't have time for this. Will someone try and get through to this man before he does my head in?
Dear
He is a British cop and didn't enter the room by going, "What's all this then?" So, like, what were you even doing?
I know you meant well, but perhaps now is not the time to push the inspector's buttons.
Très bien.
All right. I mean,
Monsieur
yeah.
Hastings,
How do you feel?
The fate of the
let's
penitent
get through this.
Magdalene lies in our hands.
And Miss Warbeck's career by the sound of it.
Then we shall waste no time. We have spoken with a number of the guests from the gala, but there still remains those who are absent. They may be able to offer a clue as to the thief's identity.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna
Let's go and find them.
get to be able to like go around the town and talk to people and stuff like that.
Okay, this makes more sense.
It opens up a lot more.
I thought it was going to be like just in that museum, in which case I was like, no way, this is the only case.
But pretty like open and cut, dry.
If there's more, yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that's a pretty good like stopping off point.
That's a Poirot.
That's a Poirot. I mean, I'm digging it. Actually, I think the mystery is genuinely pretty interesting. I obviously don't have nearly enough to go on of like what my suspicions are, but Anastasia is certainly suspicious as heck.
I think Anastasia's suspicious. I don't think Johann is too suspicious. I think he might just be a dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Aylesworth, I actually think is kind of sus. Because he got really sick.
He's too nice, yeah.
But then also, he got sick and then it was like, oh no, I'm fine. Which, like, I don't know about that, Chico.
Mm-hmm. I do like this page.
Oh,
like you can go through and like see the character art.
Yeah.
I like confirmed evidence, striking beauty. Poirot is so down bad, even in his notes.
Poirot?
He's like,
Poirot,
she's guilty of being hot.
Anastasia's sus. Betty, we don't know a ton.
Yeah.
Could be sus.
Yeah.
DJ Hardwick, sick beats.
She is beginning to realize that she is in a tumultuous marriage with a Norwegian banker. Yeah. Deputy Inspector Hardwick.
He is dripped out though.
Oh, I mean, it looks very cool. I actually like this art of the characters quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I like that. The pose is really
I
good.
don't think Florence is sus.
No. I mean, Arthur Hastings obviously can't be sus.
Yeah.
I do like that he says he's smitten with Florence because he fucking knows.
All right, Pearl, you're not one to judge, buddy.
He's like, oh, that stupid idiot is so smitten with Florence. Anastasia is so hot. Oh my god.
You can see your tattoo there. That's definitely a tattoo.
Yeah. Very, very curious.
Or it's a very fancy scar.
Uh-huh.
She got a custom scar.
Yeah.
God, he really looks like Fred.
He does. He super does.
I can't not see it now.
Mm-hmm. Makala.
He's gonna show up.
Yeah, I was like, I like how this guy's still in the notes.
This is everyone, yeah.
Yeah. Mortimer. I like this pose. And Zakiria Demir. Reformed alcoholic. Oh shit. Well, maybe him and Mark should catch up. Go to AA together.
Okay. I was gonna say so Mark can get him drinking game.
No.
You monster.
No.
Folks.
Hey. That's gonna do it for Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot, the London case.
Where can people find this game, Zach?
Hey, this game is on pretty much everything. We're talking Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, PC and Xbox. So wherever you want to find it, it's available for you.
Good games are found.
Wherever good games are found. If you're digging it so far, you should check it out.
Shout out to our friends over at Microids for sponsoring this video and giving us a code and all that jazz.
Genuinely, that is super rad.
You want us to play your game? Giving us a code is a great way to make that happen.
Absolutely. But folks, until next time, Poirot.
Zut alors!